You might say it's been a very good week for evangelicals. Joining us now to discuss it, author of If You Can Keep It, Eric Metaxas. Eric, nice to see you in the great state of Texas. A lot of evangelicals down here.
Yes.
As you talk to them, they got to be pretty happy this week.
Well, here's a secret. I wouldn't share this if we were on air, but just between us.
Well, I appreciate that.
What's good for evangelicals is good for America. It's not about evangelicals, and I actually, no joke. As
well,
the
president made it about evangelicals.
Right.
He talked about that. He said promise made, promise kept.
Do we Christians want what we want? Because we actually believe it's good for America. Christians should never be concerned with Christians, okay? The point is that we're concerned with everybody, but I really do believe that when you give people a level playing field, good things happen. And evangelical Christians have been boxed out of the cultural conversation. 8 years of Obama has been really destructive to religious liberty, but that hurts everybody, not just Christians.
I appreciate that, but all politics is local, and this is a president who campaigned heavily on the issue of the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Do evangelicals believe promise made, promise kept, as he said in his speech?
How can you believe anything else? I mean, listen, when he was being elected, I was telling my friends he gets this, and he has spoken clearly about understanding that the judiciary has been an activist judiciary. They're not governing out of the Constitution. They're making things up. Roe v. Wade is like made-up law.
Well,
Lawyers say that.
We heard from Leo Leonard from the Federalist Society, who's been advising President Trump on this, about this very issue, that the president really understands this concept about whether or not...
But by the way, having a president who gets this is shocking. So everybody in America should be thrilled, because you wouldn't expect like a New York moderate like Trump to get this stuff. So
some would argue he either gets it politically because he understands it's important to a big part of his base, or he believes in it. We'll save that discussion for another time. More important discussion. This is going to be a contentious nomination for Neil Gorsuch. No question about that. Will evangelicals go the next step? Will they really work for this nominee? Are they going to write and call their senators?
There's no question.
There's no question.
Absolutely. Listen. First of all,
what have you heard? What's been already organized?
I don't see why we even need to worry about it. The nuclear, thanks to Harry Reid, the one thing that he did in his career is he created this nuclear option. So I don't really think anybody is worried that Gorsuch is not going to get in. I think that, unfortunately,
you're not worried at all.
No. I think that the Democrats, unfortunately, have opted to be the party of anger and protest, and so they're going to kick and scream because they don't have the vote. So they're going to think, what can we do to gin up our base so that we don't lose face with our people? So we're going to kick and scream and drag our heels. You know, you can do that, but there's no way that it can be effective.
All right. Appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you very much. We'll have you come back and talk and get a sense in terms of not only what the evangelical community is doing about this, but also about the Johnson Amendment, which we didn't get a chance to get to.
That is huge.
Well, it certainly will be. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Enjoy Houston.
Thank you.